Good morning. It is 5:15 a.m. in Flatbed, Arizona. And I'm getting ready to have just an amazing day battling morning time Phoenix traffic. Right here in Flatbed, in 2018, before this establishment existed, I think, or it was something else, I had a mental breakdown here. So that's cool. Tell me what is wrong with her in Sonata, and I'm hearing echo. Almost she likes the Beatles, and I like the Stones. When I've been low. Made it to Phoenix. Going to check in, see if we can't get rid of this drywall. I have to untarp on the street. Oh, a 280ZX? Nice. I used to have several Z cars. One was a 1977 280Z, and then what happened with that is I got pulled over in it for going too slow. Took it to court, lost. I'm a slowpoke. Anyways, I got to untarp on the street, and I've been training for this moment ever since I sought revenge for my sister getting hit in a crosswalk in Lake Arrowhead, California, circa 2004. Anyways, challenge accepted. Let's go do some work. One of the worst kind of persons, in my opinion, is the one that makes other people unwrap their presents for them. Forklift Timmy is absolutely fine. He's also late for work today, is what I was told, so I'll just hurry up and wait on him a second. are now empty. Gotta go get ready to pick up the next load, which is across town. I'm here to load. I found my partner, Jay. Do you want to tell the people about what you did to my gear shift?
What?
Do you want to tell everyone your sins?
My sins, huh?
One time, Jay went ahead and broke into my truck, which apparently apparently it's really easy to do. And then he put a condom over my gear selector there. That was a good move. Just go ahead and help Jay out here for a second. I don't know how much help I am, but I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, looks great, man.
Thank you, buddy.
I was having so much fun playing with these fellas, I forgot to check in. I'm in a very strategic location. I'm getting loaded, but I'm also supervising Mark and Jay. They're doing great. Hey, everybody, can we all just agree right now that Jay's tarp job slaps? That looks nice. Mark has halfway slappage going on over there too. Important updates. I forgot to film the tarping, but it looks like that. I'm really good at this. Van driver could never. Thank you. I did the Instagram pictures now, which is the most important thing one can do after finishing a tarp job. Now we will go back to Loves, just like we did yesterday. Deja vu. Thank you for reminding me about the ice. Nothing like cold water. That tarp job still slaps. Let's go north, okay? We're headed to Washington State. Little 30-minute break in the desert.
Society, you're a crazy breed. I hope you're not lonely without me. To the left, raised on promises. I think I'm an alright guy.
Do you remember March 2020 when we could drive through any city? There was no traffic. North Las Vegas, that traffic in Las Vegas just destroyed every plan that I had. So what's a few more minutes strolling through the aisles of Loves? I want caffeine, and I want to get myself something to eat. Oh, absolutely fine. All we need to do is just move up Highway 93 a little bit more. So chronologically there, it is no longer Friday the 13th, and I stopped taking clips because of the story that I'm about to tell you. It is now Saturday the 14th, and I am parked in Pendleton, Oregon. But I had to circle back to this video that I didn't finish yesterday. So where we left off, I had stopped there at the Loves in North Las Vegas, and I grabbed 3 hot and spicy chicken drumsticks out of the brown food case or whatever. And that may have been an error, because as I was going up northwards on Highway 93 and then 318, where options for parking and what have you are somewhat limited, I got this feeling deep inside my body, and it said, hey, there's some things inside your body that are about to be outside of your body. And I ignored it because it subsided. You know how it kind of comes and goes? Well, it subsided, and I was like, we're in the clear. Then pretty soon, something came rumbling again. I thought it was just going to be gas. You understand? I thought it was just gas. It wasn't gas. It was in a semi-solid / liquid state. It was warm, which only felt good for a fraction of a second, and then it was terrifying. And then I found out that I can shift the old 10-speed transmission there with both elbows dug into the armrests and like lifting my body off the seat. That's possible. And I also found out that if you find a spot wide enough on Nevada 318, you can kind of shimmy that truck off into the gravel there. And then I took a little hike out into the brush. I grabbed my potty chair for just such an occasion. The potty chair works better if you haven't already soiled yourself. Through my exhaustive experimentation, I found that it works better if you just use it before the worst case scenario happens. So I went waddling off into the brush, and I stripped my pants off and my underwear off, and I finished, the job that I'd started. And as I was sitting out there on that potty chair off in the sagebrush off of Nevada Highway 318, I had a few thoughts. And one of those thoughts was, I wonder exactly how far, off to one side or the other of the road, the headlights of the passing cars can actually reach. Which led me into my second thought: exactly how reflective are my translucent Caucasian, white? My legs are white. So I was worried about being seen. But also it was past the point of I'd already been humbled, what could happen more from there? Another thought I had is, are my parents proud of me? I don't know why I thought about that then. And then another thought I had was, trucking is a lot of fun. It's always an adventure. The cool thing about the adventure off into the sagebrush too is that I strapped on my Crocs. And when I was walking back to the truck after I had shed the soiled clothing and used it just I had used an excessive amount of the old baby wipes there. And I mean, I was washing from lumbar to toes, baby. We were getting it done. And I put all that stuff into a plastic bag. I tied it up. And I'm carrying a bunch of just filth in this bag. And I'm shuffling my way back to the truck in the Nevada darkness, because I definitely didn't bring a light with me. And I stumbled into some vegetation, and I'm not sure what it was, but it was thorny. And so now I've got like little stickers and stuff jabbing into my feet through the holes in my Crocs. And then I just kind of immediately thought about my comment section on the internet for the last 2 years, where all these fellas are like, a real truck driver always wears cowboy boots that go up to his knees and tucks his shirt in and doesn't have long nasty hair, blah 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 blah. And I was like, you know what, maybe you guys have a point. Maybe there's a good reason for closed-toed shoes, and it has nothing to do with the old double clutching or whatever it is that those fellas use the cowboy boots for. I just didn't want the stickers in my feet, but now I had stickers in my feet. I had cleaned up pretty well out there in the sagebrush, and I had a fresh, clean pair of underwear on, but that was it. I'm stumbling back to my truck. I get back into the truck, and then I pull out the old Clorox there and a brush, and I'm just doing overtime on that driver's seat just in case, we want to get that. I wanted to get rid of any evidence. And I also didn't want anyone else to find out about this. That's why I'm posting this video to the entire internet. And I guess after that, to circle back to what I was saying originally, the reason the video didn't get out is because after all that happened, I sat back here in the sleeper kind of like I am right now, and then I just fell into a deep, dark period of self-loathing. Is that the right term? And then also contemplated my career choices. And was trying to decide if I was going to figure out how to wash my soiled clothing or if I was going to discard of them. Spoiler alert, I threw them away. They belong to the landfill now, hopefully. Wow, this is a really disjointed story, and it's also really gross. Thanks for sticking in there if you're still watching. Most of this video was fine. This last part, not so great. Friday the 13th ruled. Thank you guys for watching my content. If you would like more content like this, maybe not like this last part of me talking to you, but like all the stuff before that was okay in the video. If you like that stuff, because I hope that this story time does not happen again for quite a while. Like forever would be fine. But if you liked all that other stuff, just reach down there to that subscribe button for me one time and give that the old twisteroo or whatever. Or don't, your choice. I've been rambling on long enough here. Does anybody like this kind of video anymore? White guy complaining about his life in the back of a air-conditioned sleeper? Follow me for more relatable content. Thank you. Goodbye.